The rain had stopped that night, but inside Tong's chest there was a storm. He sat at the kitchen table, phone trembling in his hand, as another headline lit up on the screen. John Jungkook and Park Hae-jin spotted furniture shopping. New project or setting up a love nest? Under the bold letter, there are photos. Jungkook laughing, his hand lightly brushing on Hae-jin's hand as they walked through the home decor store. In another, they stood by the display of sofas, head close together as they pointed at the fabric washer. Tong stares, his eyes pulling tears. His heart was dropping. They are shopping for furniture together? He thought bitterly. For what? A new home? He beat his little hand shaking. Their home? His heart thudded loudly in his chest as his whole body screamed in hurt. He scrolled down, reading comments after comments. They are such a perfect couple. Can't wait for them to confirm. Finally, Jungkook deserves someone like Hae-jin. Lately, I have been seeing him with his cousin Kim Dong, but with Hae-jin. If they are building new home, I'm excited. If they announce it they are married, I won't be shocked. Even if they announce they have kids together, I won't cry. Taeyong lowered his phone as he closed his eyes shut, tears falling like river. His heart hurt painfully hearing those painful words, cutting his heart deeper. Jungkook's fan, imagining Jungkook having kids with another woman, cuts his heart more deeper. Tong's vision blurred. He threw his phone under the table, covering his face with both hands. He had been quiet all those weeks. Every photo of Jungkook smiling beside another woman, every article hinting at an affair with new woman. He would swallow it, convincing himself it was a part of the industry, part of being married to an idol. But this feeling felt different. Jungkook had introduced his married life to the world, and he understood that will cause him to lose fans, lose trust, lose career option, lose deal with brands, lose a fan following. Yes, he understands everything, but then continuously saying he is having affair with the co-star hurt him to the core. They weren't just walking red carpet or posing for promotion. They were shopping for furniture, picking up decor, choosing the kind of things couple argue about, dream about, build future with. Yet none of those things had come home. No new cushion in their living room, no fresh curtains hanging in the window, no matching mugs or cozy throws. Nothing. Tong's gaze went around their apartment. Everything seemed old, nothing new. He stood up abruptly, pacing the floor. Is he building a new home with her? He whispered loud, his voice trembling. Has he already decided to start over without me? The thought made his chest hurt. He took a deep breath, caressing his heart where it is hurting. Was that why Jungkook has been so distant? Why he always brushed off question about where he had been, who had he been with, why he stopped talking about their plans, about the house they once dreamed of having, the garden Tong wanted for their future kid. Jungkook knows everything what he wants. Jungkook knows how many times he have ranted about what he wants for their new home. Tong gripped the back of the chair, knuckles wet. How long have I been living like in this lie? He closed his eyes, letting the tears fall. The sound of the key in the lock snapped him out of his thought. The door opened and Jungkook walked in. Casual, tired, eyes finding Taeyong immediately. Jungkook, hey. Jungkook said softly, sitting down his back. Did you eat? Sorry, I'm late. We had a long meeting after. Taeyong, it's already morning, Jungkook. Were you at the furniture store with her till now, or somewhere else? Jungkook froze, his lips parting slightly. Taeyong, you weren't you? Taeyong's eyes blurred. Shopping for home decor, for your home, for her. There was a silence. Taeyong let out a shaky breath. The pain of weak months became unreadable now. Tell me, Jungkook, just tell me, if you are leaving me? Jungkook's eyes widened. It's not what you think. Taeyong, then what is it? Taeyong demanded, voice breaking. because those decorations never came home. Tears slipped from his eyes. God knows where they went. His voice lowered, his eyes red. Is she one you are building future with now? Jungkook took a hesitant step forward, but Taeyong stepped back, holding up a hand. Don't lie to me. Taeyong whispered, his chest heaving. Not tonight. He sniffed, the distance between them widening, and for the first time, Taeyong wasn't sure if love could bridge the distance. Jungkook lowered his gaze, lips pressed. Taeyong, you don't understand. Taeyong let out a bitter laugh, his chest tight with frustration. Then make me understand, Jungkook, because from where I am standing, it looks pretty damn clear. Jungkook opened his mouth, then closed it, as if swallowing words. He couldn't stay quiet. His silence was louder than any denial. The eyes welled up with tears. He refused to fall them. You always do this. Tears fell from his eyes. You'll always leave me hanging, waiting for explanation that never came. Jungkook, I'm protecting you. Jungkook said quietly, almost pleading. The eyes snapped up and he screamed. From what? There was a silence for some time. Jungkook didn't say anything. From the truth, Taeyong walked closer, grabbing his collar. From the fact that you are sleeping away from me? Jungkook shook his head, his own eyes numb, and he measured Taeyong's teary eyes. It's complicated. You won't understand the industry. Taeyong felt angry and jerked him away. Don't you dare to blame this industry on the industry. Taeyong's finger pointed at Jungkook. This isn't about cameras or fans or contract. This is about you, about her. The words turned bitter on his tongue. Every time I look online, there's a new photo, a new rumor. You smiling at her, holding her hand, whispering something in her ear, and you never deny it. You never ever look at sorry. Jungkook hand dropped it to his side. Because it's work, Taeyong. Do you think I enjoy seeing the name dragging through tablets? Seeing you hurt like this? Taeyong screamed. Then why it happened? Taeyong's voice softened and breaking. Why let them think? Why let me think? You have chosen her? Jungkook's chest rose and fell, his open tears falling. It's not that simple, Taeyong. Yes, it is. Taeyong stepped closer now. You either want me or you don't. Silence again, heavy, suffocating. Answer me, Jungkook. Taeyong's lips trembled. Please. Jungkook looked at him and then silence. Only the sound of clock clicking continued, and as Taeyong turned away, tears finally slipping down his cheek, he wondered if silence had been the answer all along. But yes, it always everything. So, with a heavy heart, he turned it around, ready to went to his room and pick his stuff, giving Jungkook what he wanted because from the start he had always respected Jungkook's choice. Jungkook finally spoke, his voice low but firm. I choose you, Taeyong. Taeyong froze, his breath hitching. Slowly he turned it back to face him. Then why? Jungkook, I can't explain it right now. Jungkook interrupted, grabbing his jacket from the hook. But believe me, when I say it is you, it's always been you. Before Taeyong could reply, Jungkook was already stepping out of the door, leaving behind the world and Taeyong's unanswered question. The door shut softly. Taeyong stares at it, heart thudding painfully against his ribs. I choose you. Those words should have been enough, should have been comforting, but instead they felt empty, a broken promise. He placed in the living room, arms crossed tightly around his chest. Then why won't you tell me what's going on? He whispered it to himself, suddenly feeling cold, too cold. Why do you keep running away? He hugged himself as the cold wind hits his body. The photo, the rumor, the furniture shopping, the missing decoration, it all still haunting his mind. No explanation, no clarity. Taeyong sat heavily on the couch, wiping his face with trembling hands. I don't know if I can believe you anymore, Jungkook. His phone buzzed again. Another notification lighted up on the screen. George Jungkook spotted, leaving late night meeting with Mark Hagen. Exclusive photo inside. Taeyong, stomach dropped. His hands clenched around his phone. I can't believe you anymore, he whispered brokenly. The clock ticked on, his tears rolling down more white and ugly. The next morning, Taeyong sat in silence at the kitchen table. The untouchable coffee in front of him turned it cold. When his phone buzzed again and again, headline after headline, flashing across the screen. Jeon Jungkook spotted with mystery woman. Fans spectacular. New relationship? Who is the unknown beauty? By Jungkook's side, rumors hit up as instantly remains hidden. Jeon Jungkook acting like a playboy now, having new woman every other time in his arms. Read more for How to Date New Woman at the Other Day by Jeon Jungkook. Taeyong's breath itched as he scrolled through blurred photos of Jungkook walking beside an unfamiliar woman, their faces hide obstruct by masks and scabs. But the body language, the closeness, the eyes, smile, they pierced like him knives. He ceased painfully. How many more? He whispered, voice trembling, tears spilling down his cheek as he gripped the edge of the table. He didn't know what hurt more, the words or doubts. Why, Jungkook? Why want to tell me the truth? He wiped his tears harshly, pushing the phone away, but it buzzed again with another update. Frustrated, Taeyong grabbed it, ready to throw it aside when something on the screen caught his eyes. A fan video, a short clip, titled simply Behind the Scene, Jungkook's Secret Project. Frowning, Taeyong tapped play. The video was shaky, clearly taken from afar, but it shows Jungkook outside a building with several people, including the same mysterious woman. Jungkook was gesturing, pointing at blueprint, holding colors, swatches, and laughing softly with Tim. Taeyong's eyes narrowed. Blueprints? He murmured, leaning closer. Something clicked in his mind. Suddenly, an idea sparkled, bright and reckless in his mind of the aching heart. Without thinking twice, he stood up abruptly. If you won't tell me, Jungkook, he whispered to himself, grabbing his coat, then I will find out myself. And with that, Taeyong stepped out into the cold evening air, ready to chase the answer that had been slipping through his finger. Taeyong stood outside the dimly lit building and hands shaking slightly as he clutched the envelope of money. The woman leaned against the door frame, a slight smirk playing on her lips as she eyed him up to down. You sure, baby? She asked, cocking an eyebrow. You don't look like the type who needs me. Taeyong swallowed hard, lifting an envelope. It's not for me, woman. Oh, she tilted her head, amused. Then, who is it for? Taeyong, my husband. That made her laugh, throwing her head back. Oh, honey, don't tell me your man is so satisfied you are out here hiding for him. Taeyong's jaw tightened, her words cut deeper than he wanted to admit. Jungkook had been distant, cold, avoiding him at night, always busy, always tired. They hadn't shared a deep kiss in what felt like forever. Taeyong, I'm not here for your opinions, he snapped, his voice trembling with both anger and fear. I'm paying you to do a job, not to meddle in things you don't understand. The woman's smile faded into something more thoughtful. She took the envelope from his hand, counting the bills inside before slipping them into her jacket. Alright, pretty boy, she sighed. What exactly do you want me to do? Taeyong took a deep breath, handing her a folded piece of paper with Jungkook's address. You go to him, you stand in front of him and say this. I heard your husband is at home today, so why don't you satisfy yourself with me? Because I am very much interested in you. She raised an eyebrow. That's bold, Taeyong. Just go with the flow after that. Taeyong murmured, looking away. I need to see something. I need to know. The woman took the address in her pocket without watching him. You, why are you really doing this, sweetheart? Taeyong staged assured, his throat blurred, but all he could manage was soft reply to clear my doubt, and with that he turned it on his heel. Walking away, she could ask more. He walked toward the car. Please, prove me wrong, love. I don't want to lose you. He hugged his body as if it could suddenly. When Tong stepped inside their apartment, he froze in the doorway. There they were, Jungkook and her, the same woman from every headline, every blurred photo, every rumor, sitting comfortably on the couch, sipping tea like she belonged there. Tong felt angry at the sight. Jungkook, babe. Jungkook's smile swelled and warm as he crossed his the room. Without hesitation, he wrapped his arm around Tong, pulling him close and pressing a soft kiss on his cheek. Tong stood frozen in his embrace, eyes fixed on the woman sitting across them. She was watching them with a smile, not a jealous smile, not an uncomfortable one, just amused, pleased even, and that made something in Tong's heart twist. Why isn't she jealous? Why isn't she uncomfortable? If she really had something with Jungkook behind his back, shouldn't she be uneasy seeing Jungkook so affectionate with his husband right in front of her? But she wasn't. She was calm, relaxed, smiling like she knew something he didn't. Tong, why is she here? Tong's voice came out sharper than he intended. Frustration couldn't mask. Jungkook leaned back, hands still resting lightly on his waist. She just dropped by to discuss something for work. She will be leaving soon. The woman shook less softly. Don't worry, Tongshi. I won't stay long. Tong anchored boiled when she spoke, looking up from her tap. Get her out of my home. He murmured to Jungkook. Jungkook, babe. He tightened his hold around Tong's waist. She will be leaving soon, so don't worry, my love. Those words weren't flattering his heart anymore. Those words does not have the same effect on me, Jungkook, so leave me. He tried to go remove Tong's hand, but Jungkook didn't let him. In fact, he tightened his hold. Jungkook, just let me be like this. I'm tired. And he snuggles more closer. Tong, Jungkook. Tong was frustrated, angry. He just wants Jungkook to stay away right now, but the bulky man isn't pushing. What is your problem? Before he could say anything, Jungkook has pecked on his lips, making the sound which made Tong's eyes wide. Tong, are you crazy? Tong was scared because Jungkook hasn't revealed their relationship publicly. Jungkook, no, but I'm in love. Jungkook laughed, stealing another peck, making Tong more angry. Heejin, can you two please get a room? I need to check the result, Jungkook. She didn't look up from her tab. Jungkook, sure. He looked back and shocked Tong. Let's go, babe. The rain poured heavily as Jungkook stepped out of his car, umbrella in hand. Penny spotted a girl standing outside his apartment building. She was trenching, arms wrapped around herself, shivering as she looked up at him with wide, helpless eyes. Woman, Jungkook, isn't it you? Oh my god, I almost forgot. You live here. She called softly, her voice trembling. Jungkook frowned, approaching cautionally. Who are you and what are you doing here in front of my apartment? Are you a Sasang? She shook her head, crossing her hands. No, I'm not Sasang, but her face fell. I didn't know where else to go. Jungkook frowned slightly, raising an umbrella over her head. What do you mean? Are you lost here? Woman, biting her over lip sadness. No, I'm not a kid to get lost, Jungkook, but it's because my boyfriend, he dropped me on the street saying to get out of his life because he doesn't need me anymore. He left me on the street in the heavy rain, Jungkook. She cried, wiping her tears. She stammered, coughing lightly. I was nearby. Then it started raining. I felt so sick. He felt bad for her, glancing up at the dark sky, then back at her soaked figure. You should have called the cab and went home instead of getting soaked in rain. Woman, I couldn't. I don't have my phone. I left it in his home and I don't know whom else to ask for it, Jungkook. I was feeling lost when he grabbed my hand and dragged me out of his home. I don't know what else to think or do, and even forgot my shoe. Jungkook looked down at her bare foot. Oh no, let me help you. I will call the cab. Woman looked up. No, wait, Jungkook. Don't call the cab. Jungkook frowned. Why not? The cab will drop you home. Or do you plan to take shelter under this building? Woman. No, it's not like that. I want to live on street, but it's just look at the weather. I'm scared. What if the cab driver does something bad with me and I will not have anyone to save me? At least at this window, I don't trust anyone, Jungkook. She whispered, saying slightly. I think I also have a fever, Jungkook. Oh my god, then you should go to the hospital. Let me call the doctor and the cab. The woman snatched the phone from him. No, please don't call them. Jungkook felt weird. Excuse me? What is this behavior? He snatched his phone back. Woman. I'm sorry, please forgive me, Jungkook, but can't you let me stay at your place just for a while? Because I don't trust anyone beside you, Cookie. Jungkook frowned. I'm sorry, but this is not appropriate. The woman suddenly grabbed his hands. Come on, Jungkook, I'm your fan. Can't you give your fan a shelter when she is in need? Imagine your fan knowing Jungkook has pushed a fan away who was in need of shelter. How rude he is toward his fan. What if your fans start hating you? Jungkook snatched his hand back, feeling angry. Are you threatening me? Woman, I am not threatening you. I am just telling you what will happen if you push a fan away. Because in my eyes, you will create a bad image, Jungkook. Please, just leave me inside for a while until the rain stops. Jungkook got twisted with unease. I don't think it's a good idea, woman. Please. Her eyes shimmered with unshed tears. I swear I won't be bothered. I just need to sit down. I'm freezing. Jungkook. No, please let me call the cab. He was about to call the cab again when, woman. Why are you so afraid, Jungkook? She crossed her hands. Were there someone specious at home or something? Jungkook's eyes widened with horror. What the hell are you saying? Woman laughed. Oh my god, look at you. So cute when you're scared. She squeezed his cheek, making him back away. Jungkook, please behave. Woman pouted. I'm sorry, but please let me in, please. Until the rain stops, please. Jungkook bit his lip. Dong wasn't home tonight. He had left a text saying he would be staying at mom's. Jungkook didn't like the idea of bringing someone into their shared space without Dong's acknowledge, but looking at her trembling form, he sighed. Fine, just until the rain stops. Woman, thank you. She breathed, following him inside the building. Inside the apartment, Jungkook handed her towel. Here, dry off. You can wait in the living room. She wiped her face, smiling. You are really kind, Jungkook. Thank you so much for letting me in. Your fan says the right thing. Jungkook is really a good boy. But in all this, one person is so lucky to catch you, and that is Dong. Jungkook froze in a midway. The glass he was holding slipped down, glass scattering on the floor. Oh my god, you okay? The woman went to him, grabbing his hand to check him, but Jungkook shrugged it away. Don't. Jungkook rubbed his temple to calm him. He wasn't made his relationship public, and here she knows about Dong made him scared. How do you know? The woman went back on the couch, drying her hair. Come on, Jungkook, everyone knows. Jungkook turned it to her. What? There was a long pause. What do you mean? The woman chuckled. Oh, Jungkook, your fans have eagle eyes. So he knows. Because you can't hide the love you have for him in your eyes. You can't hide the way you look at him. You can't hide the way you lost in him. Every time you drop a picture with him, you can say he is your cousin. But we know there's more than a cousin thing. Jungkook, Ami isn't fool. Jungkook buzzed, processing the information. He knows this gets out thing will be messy. He also can't risk Dong's life. I will get you something warm to drink. You can change if you are feeling cold. The room is upstairs. Minute later, when he returned with a mug of tea, he found her standing in the middle of the living room wearing one of his oversized shirts, the very shirt Tong always wore at home. Jungkook felt angered. Jungkook, why are you wearing that shirt? She smiled sweetly, her damp hair clenching to her cheeks. It was hanging in the bathroom. I thought it was for a guest. Jungkook swallowed hard, suspiciously inside him, and then she took a step closer. By the way, I heard your husband isn't home tonight. She grabbed his jaw. Besides, I have heard many rumors about you dating girls every week. You need new one. So why don't you satisfy yourself with me instead? She looked at him with seductive eyes. Shankuk froze, the mug in his hand trembled slightly. What did you just say? The smirk widened. Come on, don't act shy now. I have been dying to see what it's like being with a superstar like you. Shankuk, get out. Shankuk said, his voice angry. She tilted her head innocently. Really? Are you sure? Tong, not here. Nobody will know. You need new girl here and new one. Just one night and I won't show myself to you. Jungkook pins her wrist behind her back. Interesting. The woman eyes widened. She wasn't expecting that. What? Tong sat in the car, fingers tapping the steering wheel so tightly his knuckles turned white. His phone buzzed beside him. His screen lighting up with the message. Unknown number. It's done. I played my part. Now proceed with your step. Just come inside and you will see everything for yourself. Tong's breath hitched. His heart hurt. He swallowed hard. His heart pounded violently in the ribcage, every beat echoing louder than the last. I can't, he whispered, staring up at the building, glowing windows. I don't want to see it. But he couldn't stay in the car forever. He had to know. Tong slowly pushed open the car door. Every footstep in the hallway echoed in his ear. Reaching his apartment door, he pushed his hand, stopping at the door now. He squeezed his eyes shut silently, praying that everything he imagined was just fake, that Jungkook wasn't betraying him. But the image from the rumors flashes in his mind. Jungkook smiling at her, holding her hand, being seen together again and again. And now the woman inside his home, with a shaky breath, Tong turned the key and pushed the door open. And what he saw inside made his eyes wide in disbelief. There stood Jungkook in the middle of the living room, the girl in front of him. Clothes lay scattered on the floor, including the shirt, Jungkook's shirt, which Tong likes wearing.